So guys, I'm back on another one. Um, which is on fractality of price. So I'm going to delete everything. Delete all down. Then let's start with my own strategy. I want to show you this whole concept, this whole thing in a lot of strategies, right? So now, first off, I'm going to use this price, and I will show you something that you are not seeing. But first, if you are wondering why I create simple concept, let me show you. This is an important candle that is not mitigated, and this is an important candle that is not mitigated. So now, the first rule, I mean the rule of fractality, that's um yes, fractality of price is whatsoever happens in the higher time frame happens in the lower time frame, just faster. So what this means is, if I go to the weekly time frame, the same way price behaves is the same way price behaves in the 1 minute. That's just the simple truth. So you see this, if you are trading just structure, high, I mean low, high, lower. This is higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, right? Higher low, higher high. Then flip, lower high, lower low, lower low, lower high, lower low, like that. Lower high, lower low. So this is the three phases of market structure: uptrend, consolidation, downtrend. If you understand this, I'm not here to explain all of this. So now this your flip point might be a consolidation, then this is your bull, this is your bear, right? Let me just change the colors of this. This should be oh god, this should be red, and this should be green. It's big, and then blue should be consolidation. Now let's use ash. I love ash. Yes. So just just make it look like this. If you understand these three phases, so this is accumulation, manipulation, distribution. You're just painting it with terms, but it's still the same thing. Market structure is the same way it works. So what I'm saying is, look at this. Look at this. This is an uptrend, and many people would be wondering that why am I saying this is an uptrend? Because I'm seeing it in just this part. This part. Go to 3 hours. You see that this is a very bearish market. Price flipped here, and now we are in a retracement form. So now I might mark my this in here. This is the expansion leg is what I actually pay attention to. But the fractality of prices, whatever happened in a higher time frame happens in the lower time frame. So if I know my system well, I can trade it in the lower time frame. That's what it means, right? So weekly, I can come to weekly and still find trigger entry target. I learned this one from Stoic Trader. So I always give comments to people I learned from because it really helped me. I know when I could remember when I was lost, because story is for another day. I'm going to tell you everything, how I learned what and whatsoever. But this is it. To be honest, the fractality of rice made me understand one thing, and that's how I drive to my strategy. Drive my strategy knowing one thing. So I want you to pay attention to something. Hmm? What you might be seeing as a swing point might not be actually a swing point. Because for me, I've only seen two swing points in the weekly time frame. Like, not all of this. I'm just saying from whatever I'm seeing now. And this is another swing point. So I defined everything. No, this is not even a swing point. This is just, it is. I've seen a break. It is a swing point one, swing point two is was kind of deceiving me, but it's also a swing point, right? Yeah, it's a swing point. This is not a swing point. Then this is a swing point, and this is not a swing point. This is a swing point and no swing point. So I want you to pay attention to what. Let me start from here, right? That I said this is the swing point. I want to explain how I learned this whole thing. So you see this is a swing point. I'm expecting price. So whenever price will come, should respect this. Either way to be blue, my dear. Be blue. Is blue. So from here, the last important candle right here is this. This particular one, this black one, my last important candle. So since when price broke this place, just trail this thing and tell me that you see price take a low. Remember, in an uptrend, we don't expect price to take a low. In an in a downtrend, we don't expect price to take a high, right? So that's the rule. And following up all through this one, even at this point that I think it might, I want you to understand also candles. This is a gap. So I do not consider this as a close because a bullish candle cannot break a bullish candle slow. So you should understand. So it broke until it created another swing point right here. So this is another break right here. And my important candle is going to be the black one, and it broke it. And if I was going to be waiting, entry would have been here. And did it buy? Yes, it bought. This is CRT, liquidity grab or liquidity sweep. So this is what I'm going to be doing. So I would have had this as a point, and the last one is this one has also another one. Then the flip happened here, right here. So I'm going to be waiting for this thing to happen here. Explaining fractality of prices, everything I'm explaining to you, you can do it in the lower time frame. Everything you are saying me mark here, you can do it in the lower time frame. And that's how I trade. If I just mark, the first thing is look for a swing point, right? So you look for a swing point, you look for a zone price is likely going to react, which is my important candles. So now, if I have a break like this and this, I see it as a fake out. You understand? It's triggering is deceiving you that I want to go back down and it doesn't. So that's what makes it my own swing point, not anybody's own. I don't care how you define your own. This is how I define my own. So that's how I see it. Then after you do this at a swing point, you are going to look for confirmation. The confirmation will not be in the same time frame as you marked the zone. So now I'm going to drop to maybe 3 hours. I love 3 hours. I want to delete this. 3 hours. Let's get real. I think I'm taking too much time on this, right? So I want you to pay attention to something. From what I explained, my swing points are. Now you can know what swing points are. This is not a swing point, or at least I think it is a swing point, but this is equivalent equal highs. No strong break and if you look at this point, this is also a whole distance here. So I don't know if you're understanding or I'm confusing you. But your own is just to trail, look for the expansion leg. Which one is the expansion leg? So now this is an expansion from here, right? Remember, there's no swing. Oh, then it did this. Then now it now created. Why am I using trend line? So this is an expansion. Then this is a retracement, and this is an expansion. So now you see that the break is not that this thing. So this expansion leg that is trying to break this one is what where you are paying attention to. So now what you are going to do for me is you mark the last important candle and you mark the last important candle. You have created a range. You've created a range. Let's go to 15 minutes and see whether we could find something the same as just what I did. In this scenario, I have a break of structure, which is this. This is a break of structure, right? So now in the break of structure, I'm paying attention to this leg, right? But I would not want my zone to be um, fib 50% for entry. This is not what I'm looking for. That's to measure complete or incomplete. I don't think I'm measuring it. I'm just looking for zones. So this is what I want to measure. The swing point is what I want to measure. 50% of the swing point is what me I want to measure. And a good zone will fall under the 50%. It is a sweet zone. But also, it's just like a confluence. It's not a key stuff. The key thing I measured. So if you remember from the previous video, I marked this candle right here, and I marked this candle right here. It's not the same thing I marked in the first 3 hours that I looked for an important. So you see, I'm bringing it down. I'll go to 1 minute and I'll also show you. Let's go to 1 minute. It's just the same thing we are doing over and over. So coming to 1 minute, what did you see? I see market. This is not a swing point, and so is this. So now from this leg, from this swing point leg, right? Oh God, from this swing point leg straight to this place is one leg. There's nothing like a high low, high low, high low. I know that's how you define it, but to me, this is not actually a swing point. The highs and lows are there, yes. It's market structure. It's showing me that it's going up, yes. But to take an entry from somewhere like this, I don't see any reason why I should, to be honest. I can use this as a volume zone where there's a lot of consolidation and all, and price is likely going to serve as a support there, just like it did here. What am I saying? Just like it did here, right? But to be honest, that's not how I mark my own swing point. And anybody that will come for me, I don't know what I would say to you, but if it works for me, it's fine. And I am very sure you relate to what I'm saying now because everybody trades what works for him or her. So this is it here. Price not even reach here, but you can see it in every time frame. So this is also a swing point. So let me mark the swing point right here, right? So where did it break? Right here. So since from when it broke, the next one is here, right? This is not a swing one. It is one leg, one leg, one leg. Let's see. One leg, one leg, one leg, one leg, one leg, one leg, one leg till this point. So let me just see what's happening here. So then it gave us this like that. But the most important thing is to identify a swing point. 1 minute time frame is entry. So I don't normally mark swings here. There's an entry, but does it mean you cannot utilize it? No. Let me show you. I've seen one. So this is swing point. So if I was in this time frame, literally just do this. Get in here, get out here. So you see how we scalp. It's the same thing over and over. Break of structure. Yes. So we are expecting it to go down, but look at what happened. It didn't go down. No, it didn't go down. Got here, did a fake out, did a fake out, as if I am going to. If you were even entering directly, it is going to take you out, and you start seeing it as if it's going back, then you still got to take you back. So the same thing over and over. Let me use F and arrow zones. Samuel Tochi, shout out to him. Everybody I learned from, I'm going to give him a shout out. So this is Samuel Tochi's. So he believes this guy, actually, I think he kind of helped me understood gold. It's like gold generally. So he believes that gold follow zones, like they respect zones a lot. And he believes in market structure. That's one of the things that even attracted me to him. So he believes that if price is going to is on an uptrend, where he pay attention to at this, right? So price might do this, might do this. You know now, many people go say support and resistance don't come, but when I don't see the guy bad. I love Samuel Tucci. You don't understand. You don't understand. So this is where he's paying attention to. This place you see me, I'm marking. So now you understand what I'm marking. Price might do this, it might continue to go down, but this is where he's paying attention to. So we are going to do it the same thing in all time frames. And you can tag Samuel Tochi, spam him in the distance so that he will see this video. I love how he trades. So now there's a trick to this. Before he marks a zone, and this is going to give you rapid entries, and you're going to have a lot of entries. But if you don't understand this thing fully, you're going to lose a lot of money. So I'm telling you the good and bad of this whole thing. So a strategy is, so if you're paying attention to all of this, hmm? See Sweden 3. Now only me. I don't know. Samuel Tochi, people they use Samuel Tochi concept. No waiting I see for you. But look at this. But this is not an entry yet. But this is Sweden entry. So the truth is, don't let anybody tell you that strategy is a problem. Because there are a lot of sweet strategies. And I'm even doing his own. He's just fitting me. I've learned it. I understood what he has been teaching. You understand? So if you remember, I was just telling that the highs and the lows are what I'm paying attention to. So one thing I not mentioned in his own strategy is, you see these places I'm marking. Hmm? There are some that is just one. So now this is for continuation. This is for reversal. This is for continuation. This is for reversal. And how you know a zone is once a candle, that's a candle close, two candle closes either in a range of one candle or below a candle. So now what am I saying? It means that this particular place is a range. This particular place is a range. That's a zone, sorry. So this particular place is a zone. So I might likely have an entry here. And this also is a zone. So you see, as price is moving, it is printing what he wants to see. So he just wants to see a confirmation. You can actually check Samuel Tucci out. The guy is very good. He's successful and everything. I've learned a lot from him too. I've learned from Jeffrey Benson. I've learned from Habi. Like I've just been following them like in my early years, and I've learned a lot of things. I've learned how to use Fibonacci, how to use psychological levels, all those things. I told you I've learned a lot of concepts. Story for another day. But for this guy, this particular guy, for him to be trading good like this, Let's continue. Let me not spam the whole thing. So this is what I'm saying. You can be doing the same thing in the lower time frame. Let's just go to straight to 1 minute. He's a day trader and he uses 15, I think daily 1 hour 15 combo. But let's go to, let me just use 15 minutes so that you see. Say I have this as a zone. Price did not visit here. You consign me, no. Price visited here. All I need to see is a confirmation here to continue selling down. And here. Anywhere you see. So for me, I could just easily scalp this. Because from this particular candle, this is a zone. So I will sell to this point first. So if I go to 15 minutes, I don't know how far back I am. Okay, I'm not too far. So let's go to this particular point. I'm just going to, I think these are the two strategies I'm going to use. But right here, I need a confirmation. I need a confirmation to kind of get in a trade here. I'll use his own confirmation. All I need is this. Do you see this? This leg that brought this high. I just need a candle to break it. And once a candle has already broken this particular point, I just need to sell in the next candle. Next, sell. So you see, strategy doesn't have to be complicated. Liquidity grab here, liquidity grab there. Look at how this guy structured this whole thing, right? So from here, I'll be selling. And where would my target be? Right here. But he advised 1:2 minimum, but he said he loves to take 1:3. So I've been paying attention. So just because you know something doesn't mean your learning should stop. So now from this guy's concept, I looked at his strategy and I said, this guy is actually trading support and resistance. But now he included structure to support and resistance. Does this thing look familiar? My strategy somehow looks like this. Just that I could not fully grab the whole thing. If you want to know how he treats, you can just go and check him out. But please, you should tag Samuel to cheat his video. I have been a fan for a very long time. Even since when he has been learning from Jeffrey Benson. Before his breakouts, I have been following the guy. I just like the guy. No, not like gauge type, but you know what I'm saying. I love the way he structured everything. And look at this. Price even retraced in the lower time frame. All he needs is just a break here, and he'll enter continuation. So, but this is not how I learned how to trade. For me, how I'm going to trade this is I would enter here. Where is the sell? Short position. I would enter here. Stop loss right here. Right? And this is where my entry would be. Might likely take it right here. It depends on what time frame I saw this trade. I will just leave it to run. But where this thing is going to be now, probably it will be somewhere around here. Important candle. Somewhere around here. So this is what I would be trading. For him, you can be following it. So you see how price is fractal. Any time frame. If you just go and try to backtest. Okay, the best way to do this thing is just backtest your own strategy in every time frame. See how often it happens. His own it happens almost all the time. You cannot miss a day without having an entry. Just this time, it's just based on the kind of trader you are. Are you a daily? Are you day trader, a scalper, or a swing trader? It depends on, or a position trader. It depends on the type of trader you are. So me as a scalper, I would even love to use his own strategy more, but I'm already good at my own strategy. I don't need to change strategy. Look at me explaining somebody's strategy like I am there, but I know this is not all. There's continuation where it is just one candle and you just, the guy is good. I have to give it to him. If you're not trading good, you don't understand this thing I'm saying. The guy is just good. So many people think is I'll have to see liquidity. The guy just defined everything. This is what I want to see. If I not see this, I will not take it. Simple. And that's how I defined everything. That's why I'm telling you my swing point is if I don't see this. Like I've just been following the guy, man. His content is just different from everybody. Most of the traders I've come across. He has this unique tone of doing content. He doesn't even do explanatory videos like before. Now he will just give you more small motivation and just be chilling. You see him chilling. So and he's not dragging who best trader. He just comfort. He's okay with his comfort. If you like, go and drag him. Me, I know me. If I see success, I dey praise success. Oh. That's just the truth. If you're doing good, I go praise you for your good. If they do bad, I go also tag you for this thing. So I just the kind person I be. I know the hit, not the hitter. I know say my day go come too. Oh God. So you see how price is fractal. It happens. The same thing, your liquidity concept. Let's say I have this and price made an inducement, it grab and it does that. You think I don't know all these things? Just the play. That's what not undergoing mentorship does to you. It makes you gather a lot of information to the point that you're confused. To the point that you're confused. So now, after I have been induced, I have become liquidity for a lot of time. And now figured, look at this particular diagram. I be schematic. All I need is this. I need a trend line. You should. All I need is this. That's where it comes. You wonder why I've not been mentioned liquidity. All I need is this. And the secret to the whole of this thing is candlestick structure. If you understand candlestick structure, you have understood everything I've been saying. I've explained, I think I've made a video on candlestick structure in this particular account. Just go and find it. Candlestick structure. And many people do not even see it. I think it's just 88 views or something. That's the cheat code. That's the crack to all of these things I'm explaining. So now I will not be induced here. All I need to see is okay, what was the last one now on this expansion after it broke here? I'm going to take it to this point. Whether price take people that are putting stop loss here, it doesn't concern me. It no concern me. Just like Sametochi, it no concern now. Because it's just a range. It's trading a range. I'm also trading a range. So please don't let anybody deceive you with change of names of concept just to make it look hard. It's not hard. Just define everything. How many trades am I going to take? What am I willing to risk? And for you to see growth, you have to, for a particular period of time, you have to use a particular number of risks, like a predefined number, $5, $10. I love percentages when it comes to big accounts. Perfect. But if you are managing small money, I've made a video that said the money is what will trigger you to know that okay, if I lose, see how much I dey lose. Oh. If I can't use percentage, just be saying maybe not just 1% I lose. I want to be precise. I lost $5. How much is $5? Approximately 7.5 on this trade. That's Nigerian naira. I know dollar is 1 3, so I just approximated everything. Guy, help yourself. No the follow noise. Oh. That's just the truth. Don't follow noise. A lot of things is happening out there. Many are cashing out, many are not. Many are just following. Don't be a follower. Be the main character in your story. Be the person that says, I went through this. I had to suffer to pay for this mentorship to learn this. You know, I noticed something with personal experiences. When somebody is telling you, you know, go believe, you not believe it. But once you experience it yourself, then you know how hard it has been for you and you take it seriously. To be honest, if you notice, I've not been posting. I've been a bit down. But deep down, I knew that I could make a video. do content. I could sit down and take trades, but I didn't because I know what it might cost me. So now I want you to be the main character of your own story. So now, using this whole thing, hmm, liquidity grab, everything is the same story. There's this guy I want to mention. His name is Akindamola. If you know Akindamola, they used to call him Karma and Nakamar Karma. I learned a lot from that guy. I learned a lot from that guy. He taught me how to understand supply and demand and liquidity. His concept is also something like this, where he says, I'm just giving you a hint in case you want to be learning more on Forex. Eh? Because if you can pay for their mentorship, oh, I'm telling you, if you want to grow, me personally, it's not because I want to add to whatever I want to do. I just want to gain experiences from these people. You see these two guys, Akindamola and Samuel Tucci, live their hobby. All of us, we one day with hobby. All of us one day with Jeffrey Benson. So I'm just talking of these two guys. I know there's this guy too. Mm, Tony Ike, and Tony Ike. That guy too, just leave the guy. I just love the way the guy talk. I like the way he does his things. So just leave those ones. But you see these two that I'm telling you now, because the reason why I'm telling you is most of you might have come across them. Some haven't. So if you haven't, just go and check them out. Just go and check them out. They will teach you. You think you know. You think you know trading now. You don't know trading until you go to those guys' page. So his own is he's trading ABC concept. How is the thing safe? I don't forget. He don't think. But I've learned from the guy. He just knows how. He knows how. Just go and check the Akindamola. Supply and demand. The guy go break it down for you. It's from him I learned what are they calling this thing? Money transfer. And it also helped me shape the way I trade. Like you wonder why some of my zones just hold and how precise I can be with them. It's from that his explanation of money transfer. So you see, nothing is hidden under the sun. Whatsoever I've drafted is something I've learned from people that I see works. So now it is one thing to learn, it is one thing to backtest. You backtesting now and seeing it work for you. Then you pick what works for you. You can be backtesting ICT and it's not working because many people are coming to say it's working, then you want to stick with it. That's not how this works. So fractality, higher time frame, lower time frame. Structure, generally I learned from Dave teaches. And zones, how to know zones, how to understand zones, how to mark swing points, how to I learned the majority of the things I learned is from him. I'm going to give him that. And teach you can check he's mostly active on X and he's Jordan of Trading. You can look for the Dave Teaches FX or Jordan of Trading. Check the guy out. You know what I'm talking about. He's Jamaican, but I think he lives in New York. So there's a lot of information, to be honest. A lot of information. I know many people want to know what I know. If you are patient to watch this whole thing, I've told you the people I've learned from that has helped me shaped everything from afar. These three people I called, I never gave them a dime to learn what I learned. The ones I paid, I got my certificate. I I wouldn't say they did not teach me. They taught me. I understood candlesticks. I understood what are they calling these things? Indicators. They even taught the structure, but I did not quite grasp it. They taught a lot of things. I did not quite grab it. I only passed, to be honest. But it was not as firm as what I learned from these three guys. Three guys. So this is it. You can trade your concept from A to Z in whatever time frame. you want. Just try to back test it. Many people are scalpers, but they're hiding in the shell of day trader or swing trader because they are following their mentor. Whatsoever their mentor is what they do, which is wrong. You have to, this is you, self-discovery. Know what you can do yourself, and you follow what you can do. You tweak things to move in the way you want them to move. I can teach my concept to a swing trader. I can teach it to a position trader. I can teach it to a day trader. I can teach it to a scalper. That doesn't matter. It's just how you place yourself in the market. Learn anything which you can learn and just take it. Many people are out there saying, um, um, you have to be this, you have to be that, you have to be. You don't have to be anything. Just just try. Hmm? Try to do self discovery. So knowing self is the easiest, is the fastest way to success in life generally, not just in trading. You have to know yourself. You get? You just have to know yourself. That's the honest truth. Fractality of rise it is, and I'll see you on the next one. Just know that that's just the rule. Whatsoever happens in the higher time frame happens in the lower time frame, just faster. I used to forget this just faster. The reason why I'm emphasizing of just faster is you can easily lose your money and you can easily profit from it in the lower time frame faster. So, and that's just it. I'll see you in the next one, guys. I think the video is even longer than I thought. So peace out, guys. Love. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you have questions, you can send me a DM. I mean, leave it in the comment section or even in the DM. If you have something private you want to discuss, you can also send me a DM. We'll talk about it. And I'm planning to launch my signal group. If you want signals and traders meet and greet, or how did they call it? Just traders group where we can just discuss about this whole thing. Just normal discussion, experiences, and the rest. Because it's hard. It's hard. Alone, I know some people claim to be traders, and we are becoming rampant these days. But you need a circle. You need um, people that understands what you are doing, like-minded people. So, and also, if you are here on TikTok, there's a lady I want to recommend. I've seen some of her videos. I just like how she tends to teach us different things. Her name is NK Investor. NK is NNKAY. You can also tag her in this one. But I like her. The reason why I was not in her connect in Abuja was because I was very busy that day. Like I wanted to attend, but I got caught up in other stuff that I cannot attend. So you can also follow her. You can check her out. There are good traders out there that you can also follow. So I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace and love.